So I'm in Wetherspoons right now, and I have internet that yeah, it's just something that's. I've got a phone call. I'm trying to get heating. There's this free heating deal where the government's giving out money, providing I can prove that I'm not making 35,000 a year. 35 is a lot of money. I've never made that money in my life. So it should be very easy to prove that I'm not making that money. Anyway, I've sent them my bank details. One was just a screenshot, and the other one was a proper one. And then they responded a month later saying that I need to send like proper of the proper things, not just a screenshot of one of the banks. So I said that. And then they responded another month later saying that the other account is 2 months behind because I did it like 2 months before that. So I resent the new updated version of the first one that I gave. And then a month later they responded saying that there's gaps in it and that they can't accept it because there's gaps in it when really I just don't use my cards. And yeah, now they're basically saying that they can't do it because I don't use my cards. So it's really annoying. It should be so easy to just get this, but because I don't use my bank account cards, because I'm like so poor that I don't spend money and don't earn money and haven't earned money all year, I can't get access to this free deal, which is supposed to help the poor, but it really doesn't because the poor don't use money and don't have, I don't know, they're saying I've got gaps in my, so that's really annoying. So I'm not, they were going to installate my house, or put in a new heating system, so I've got this really old, shitty heating system. It's like airflow. It heats the room up, and then like half an hour later it's freezing cold again. So yeah, but whatever. I don't care. I don't care if the house is never heated. I don't care. I'm in bed all day, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I've been thinking about the justice system and kind of how to change it and stuff. And I think the biggest problem with the justice system is that there's so much money to be made in the justice, this justice system, how it is. There's so much money to be made in it that I don't think the lawyers and the people who can change it want to change it. You get one side and you get the other side. You get the lawyers to support these people because they're kind of like at a war with each other. This person wants this and this person wants this, and then you need to get lawyers involved to battle over it. The lawyers are happy because they're making money. The people that are battling are not happy, but at the same time they feel that there's no other option. And the courts make money, and you can have long trials. And I think the biggest problem is that the whole system is wrong. Justice should be about doing what's right. You should train the lawyers involved to be open-minded, to not see themselves as being God, to not see themselves as knowing the truth. Because often the lawyers that defend these people don't actually think that they're innocent. Often you can get people that defend clients that actually think that they're guilty, hence aren't willing to help them, but at the same time are just using the system as a way of making money out of it, and they don't really care because they just want to get their money out of it. And it's just like a religion. It's like a religion where you have the two sides, the side of the God and the side of the devil, and then they're just trying to play out which side is what, which is the truth, what really happened, and they don't know. But a lot of these people claim that they do have the truth and they do have it. And I just think that a better system would be to have one lawyer look at both sides, look at both cases, be completely open-minded throughout the whole thing, present this person's case and present that person's case, and then come up with some sort of conclusion based on the details behind what's behind everything. And I feel like that would actually be a justice system, because it would be about one person being open-minded, looking at the evidence, doing lots of research, and then presenting that to the judge and a jury for conclusion. But that can't happen right now because people are stupid. You could have one person that takes the side of someone, and they might take a side based on other cases, saying, well, these all other cases all suggested that this person or the person in this position was the guilty one, and then they can have another case where it's not the case, and therefore you have to have two sides because people are stupid and they're going to take sides when they shouldn't, and therefore you kind of have to. But at the same time, this war is actually just very profitable, and lots of people can make money off the two sides, and therefore it's a faulty system. But it can be corrected, but only if the people at the top who are actually trying to work out what justice is, they need to be completely, if they're smart, if they look at the case as individual cases and try and understand both sides, I feel like that would be a much better way of coming up with actual justice rather than just having two sides make money out of of it, you know, because as soon as you do that, then suddenly you open up a whole door where people are just in it for the money, and you know, it is like religion, you know, God versus the devil, some people on this side, some people on that side, and they don't actually know the truth, but they think they do, and they would present whatever they have as being the truth, even though it's not the truth. Whereas if the justice system was about actually finding the truth, actually finding the evidence, then it would be a lot more accurate. You know, if people said, "Here's the Bible, you do your evidence, get your evidence as to which side or what to believe, what to make out of it." You know, if religion was that, then that would be a very different thing to just here's the Bible, believe it, and that's kind of what the justice system is. You know, here's my case, I'm supporting this person. This person is innocent. Believe it. Here's the evidence, or whatever evidence I managed to gather up on that side. And then this other person said, here's the evidence that this person is wrong, and this is this. But you know, it's just putting two people against each other and getting lawyers to support one or the other side. And even if they don't support the side that they're on, they might still, you know, even if you're not a Christian, you might still support Jesus, even if you don't actually believe in Jesus, because that's kind of what that's the side you've been put on because your family are religious, or you know. There's a lot of similarities between religion and the justice system, and